Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Coffee Time. Raise them up.
What is up, good glitches?
Let's go.
No coffee today, man. It's too damn hot, bro. You're better man than me.
Doors open.
Doors open, man. Doors open, man.
We got 93 watchers. Appreciate you guys coming aboard. Thank you, Bagman, for having us for extra bullish hour. This is
shout out to Bagman.
For sure. We got the peeps already in. We got Chevy. Let us manifest this. July to be the end of the clown show. There will not be an election in November. 2020 election will be overturned. Let's go.
I'm rolling with Chevy, man. I don't think so either, man.
Let's roll, Chevy.
Just finish this off.
Finish
this off, man. We don't need more shoulda, couldas. How's it gonna go down? Just let's get it on. We've been had enough. Let's go.
Nothing comes in between me and my XRP. Let's go, dude.
All in.
All in.
Shockwave, Course X. You know. I have 12 XRP. I will be wealthy when it's 1 million each. Not financial advice.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, dude. People get mad as fuck still. They're like, "There's the Berserker. You're a fucking idiot. You can't be $1,000 a coin, dude." When B&B's clowny ass fucking shit is $500 a coin, like,
you know what the market cap would have to be for it to be $1,000 each, Berserker?
That's impossible.
Run it, bro.
Stupid glitch.
Yeah, stupid glitch. Yeah. Dude, and the news, like, oh, it's the first crypto with regulatory clarity. Literally, the fucking first. Well, that and Bitcoin, technically, but Bitcoin shit is fake. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's the only one, bro. Berserker. There's no way. That's a clowny banker coin. No, it's the only motherfucker that's even gonna make it through the gate first.
It's just an outdated calculator. That's the new
and you
That's
wonder
crazy,
why we
man.
have all this, like, it's not a shill thing. You wonder why we have this energy to do this every fucking week. Dude, we don't get paid. Our fucking monetization is gone. We don't get paid. The only thing you could do is maybe like drop money on merch and we get a portion of that. And that we don't even sell that much merch. Like, it's one of those things where it's not even a big deal. It's one of those things where we just know it's the fever. Once you get the fever, you do this just without even thinking. It's our natural conversation with each other. We just happen to go, oh shit, we could just go live with it, and then you guys have a place to come and hang out. That's literally why we do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not trying
definitely
to
evolved. It definitely evolved to that. You
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
But everyone has their own aspect. Like, to me, XRP is one item of the show. Like, because I mean, if we didn't talk about XRP for an hour, it doesn't bother me none. You know, it bothers some people, but there's also 100 other XRP shit all day long you could watch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But I think that's what's unique about, we don't have to talk about.
Yeah. If you're not
XRP,
online either, you
sometimes
can't talk crypto to anybody, really.
man.
Yeah.
There's a couple of those shows I try to watch, but they're so damn boring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's boring. I'm like, you're killing me, bro.
well, if you break down all the dumb bank speech and the filler, it literally it's saying the same shit we're saying. We're just not afraid to say shit because people are worried about their monetization.
I will add on what Fuma just said, because when you go down the rabbit hole and you're just constantly just like, oh, what does this go down? Oh, what does this connect to? Oh, what does that connect to? Why do you want to waste time watching a movie? When you're out here looking at all these things that are way more interesting, that are real, that you can take advantage of and be a part of, versus wasting time watching something that's make-believe. You get what I'm saying?
Bro.
You can do that later. We'll do all the make-believe stuff later when we're chilling in the yachts. But for now, let's just keep on digging.
That's right. And that's the thing. The diversification argument, man, that's a big fucking deal. People are like, but why you put all the faith into one coin? No, dude, I'm diversified. I'm just not as diversified as your confused ass that doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Like, that's the difference. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I'm opposite, bro. I'm like 90%, and I got no problem with it.
You got no problem. Zero problems, bro. Complete faith.
Yeah.
Complete faith.
Because I've heard, you hear everyone's. My thing is just keep adding.
Salute to the richest duck. Sorry, go ahead.
My thing is like keep adding to the cookie jar, because like my cookie jar is what everyone else's is, XRP, XLM, XDC. But they're also things I've held for over a year. So yeah, I mean, even if SHX goes ape shit, I've only had SHX for like 6 months. Probably longer than that. I say 6 months, probably like 8 or 9 months. But I haven't had it a year yet, so you really don't want to pull. If SHX went crazy, you're at the highest tax bracket if you fuck with it before the year's up. But so that's why I keep adding to the ones that I could take out freely at the lowest.
So you're saying let SHX run to $1, and then is that what you're saying?
Well, with me, I wouldn't take profits out. I would put profits like behind XRP. And if they catch me doing that, that's all good. I don't care. But as I take XRP out, I'll pay the taxes on, whatever tax bracket that is.
Salute to Devin Steve. He's out of the UK. He goes, we've now got a Labor government. We're going to be fucked. No, you're not, because everybody's waiting on T-Dog. Orange Man good. So when Orange Man gets in office, whether or not it's a psyop, whether or not they're all Zionist, whether or not the banks still run everything behind the scenes and we think we're free, some shit's got to be, the public's got to be placated. So hang in there, Steve. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right.
Kevin, hey. What's a good size bag of XRP to all of you guys? Yeah, I would say RPM has it right, man. I tell people 2,500.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to get their own research and their own bug to make 2,500 turn into 10,000, and then when 10 hit 10,000, then it's 50,000 mark, then the 100,000 mark, and then they're done.
I would pass that, man. Once I got the bug, it's just been like crack. Like I'm a junkie.
I say get, a lot of people are worried about exiting and stuff. I say get so many you can't fuck it up, man.
Yeah, that's it. I'm laughing because majority of people for the lottery winners, they screw the bag up, right? They screw it up. So
I think that's a psyop, Fuma.
Well, no, I'm saying a lot of people who win the lottery, they don't treat it right.
No, I think that it's been reported to us that people that win their lottery lose the bag from the gate. But I don't know. Sorry, my bad.
Well, in this case, I'm not trying to lose the bag. That's why I'm stacking so hard.
Well, I know
me. All right.
Well, to your point, I think it's been divinely inspired. The fact that we've had to fucking wait so long has already gotten all the spend it 9 million times in your head out of the way.
Yeah, you think? Yeah.
It's priming us, bro. But don't get me wrong. We'll probably make mistakes.
I just think
shit. I might buy,
legs, bro. I'm sorry.
I might buy some dumb shit.
Some damn crab legs got me tripping.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You buy the whole farm, dude. Let's go.
Baby arm crab.
I'm gonna need me a boat.
Baby arms that thick. You like.
I have one of them oyster pubs in my backyard.
The oyster pub would crack me in the head, man. I'm not gonna lie. They be like, I walk in, you already.
Dude, oysters are hella good, man. I never been into that kind of stuff, but butter and like some hot sauce on that shit.
Once
It's
we
fire,
have with
bro.
butter
Yeah,
and
the
garlic,
roast-
man.
Man, I
tastes
gotta
like-
try these. I
That's
gotta
The
some
try
garlic.
roasted ones, I
Bro, you
can't
come
do
up-
raw though, bro. Raw is gross, dude.
Yeah, I can't do raw. Anything raw. I'm not a raw person.
Shirt
Come over to
flavor,
Swiss
bro.
Club.
Shirt knows. Shirt goes for real. You all, we are 9 months from full ISO 222 regulations in the United States of America. Boom.
Shirt
That is a
flavor?
max number too. 9 months. Fuck. I
you
believe
trying
it
to
starting
find
this month. Sorry, go ahead.
E4 said I got 1.3 quant nerdy. Are you proud of me now?
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, let's see. Let me present something for you, and maybe we can decide that.
He said, maybe we can decide.
All right.
Maybe.
Share that for me, please, sir. Continue. There
You
you
got
go.
share screen, nerdy.
All right, here we go. So this is how this works, okay? For people that are paying attention, welcome to the show. People who are not paying attention, that sucks, okay? Here you go. In order, okay? This is what the institution sees on their side. This is what a company sees on their side. What the company sees on their side is in order to have a trial, you need at least 2 quant for the test nets. If you want to have a light membership, right? 1 quant for the main net, you need 2 quant. And remember, these are yearly subscriptions, okay?
Ooh.
So this is annually billed. So this is $11,000 or 91 quant. Exactly what I said earlier in the bag show, that the digital asset is worth more than the dollar amount. The digital asset will always be worth more than the dollar amount because of the nature of the network and how it works. There's only 14 million supply compared to 200 and something trillion dollars just roaming around in the circulation right now. Then you have standard mainnet. They need 3, right? They don't even show you the price because it's too much, right?
It
Now
said
let's go.
contact us.
Yeah. See, so it says, can I add more blockchains to my plan? The number of blockchains available of your tier choice. If you'd like to choose, please contact us. Now, here's a cool thing right here is that, look, upgraded plan, intro, select plan credit, right? So pay the limited, this is per year, right? So 91 quant per year. So 91 plus whatever the year they did this, 275 quant, one-time purchase. Total price is 367 quant, not dollars, not euros, not pounds, not yen, not rubles, not rupees, none of that. None of that. Quant. So if you were a bank that wanted to provide yourself a MCBDC, a multiple chain CBDC, or wanted to use Overledger in general, you would need to have this amount, because in order to even utilize the network, you need quant. That's what makes quant so juicy.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
Ooh, you're juicy.
He said, you're welcome. You're welcome.
all the guys in the chat, they're debating whether or not it's enough. Like, is 40K good? I'm still buying.
Yeah.
Kev
40K
Hayes,
is good. I give you
I
that,
had 32K 4 years ago. Blah blah blah. What do you
I said
think?
40K in a bill.
40.
Yeah, that's
Vincent
Yeah,
Wilson,
good bag.
20K is life changing.
Now, when someone hits you in the DM, don't be hitting no link because you're gonna get some links just because you dropped your 40K on Twitter. Don't be clicking no links in the DM.
Well,
instant messages.
Diambra, Jay goes, me too, almost to 25K, want to get out of debt and hold 10K for the long haul. Don't want to sell early,
Sure,
but reality is reality. And I totally get it, but dude, I honestly don't think you're gonna have to shave 15 fucking thousand XRP just to like better your life out the gate. I don't think we're hanging around $5-10 for hella long. This is just my opinion. It's not financial advice, but I don't think we're hanging around that. They're gonna do chunks of, I think Buster's right, but I think Buster's right in a big ass way. That those chunks, those the ramp up theory, which is the chunks of get these fucking coins back, are gonna be big ass chunks. It's gonna be, in my opinion, just my opinion. Let me preface it. It's gonna be $20, $50, hundo, 150, 200. It might even be right out the gate, like the replica of this 2017 bull run, which puts us at what, 70,000%, which puts us at 330 a coin, 330 or 300 right out the gate. They're gonna get them fucking coins, but you ain't selling 15,000 ZRPs at $300. What's that? What's the math? Who got a calculator? The fuck is that? How much money is that? How much you need? How many fucking packs of ramen are you gonna buy, Jason? You see what I'm saying? Do that math. 15,000 times 300.
What
the
if
fuck
it's
is
the
that?
good
That'd be
ramen?
at the end of the cycle. That would be like
End of the cycle. 9
The
months
last
worth
one.
of, yeah.
But the thing I wanna
$10 would
add-
be 300K.
Like,
Yeah,
are
and if
you
they wanna-
starving that bad? Are you going to go like man on fire and go get medical help with a gun at a fucking hospital? Like,
Mhm.
are you that fucking hard up, or you have enough fucking time to sit here and bullshit on YouTube? You're not in dire straits that
Yeah.
bad. Does that make sense? So ain't none of you guys going to be selling half your bag right out the gate at $20. You're not going to do it.
Nah, 20.
You guys,
I'm still DCAing at 20.
you know what I'm saying?
Still DCAing on you.
What's your math on that? What do you got? What's that? 15,000 times 300. Even it's a hundo.
That's a lot right there.
4.5 mil.
Can you hang with 4.5 mil? Like, you're not gonna.
No.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, 4.5. Okay, Louisiana
Oysters
came
cost
through.
too much.
Yeah, bro, you ain't doing that, dude.
Yeah.
Most of you people don't live in commie-ass California, where our houses are minimum $500,000.
A mil.
Bananas.
It's not bananas.
Half
Half a mil
mil's
get
not
you
even
a
for a
hood
decent
house. Get you a hood house.
Yeah.
Bananas.
A good house will give a good house costs between 750 to like 1.2, 1.5.
That's right. A good, decent, nice
Donkey
ass
Kong
neighborhood house.
slipping on a
is-
banana. Bananas.
It's bananas, bro. So what I'm saying is you're not going to be,
Yeah.
You're,
Get
you're
you a
gonna
nice
pull-
stand-up tent. Keep stacking.
There you go. But no,
What
at
if
the end of
you
the
just
day,
throw out, it just blows up.
Yeah. And
It's
I
not
want to
just-
add
it's
something
not
really
just-
quick is that the price action of all this stuff is like, 'cause this is why I keep saying that $3, $10, $13, then all of a sudden $3.30, then all of a sudden 1,000, then all of a sudden the big money, right? And the reason why I mentioned that is because it's no one's going to buy these. No one's going to wait for the exchanges to sell the same asset at a very high price. They're going to buy dirt cheap from the same exchange that is available to everyone. The only reason why they're not doing that is because of clarity. As soon as that happens, there's nothing stopping anyone from just swooping it all up, just like BlackRock does with Bitcoin.
In houses.
What's the difference? You already have proof with BlackRock of how this is going to play out, because BlackRock is literally buying all the corn, all of it. Any corn that's being mined, all of it. He's buying all of it. He can buy all of it and just sell it and just destroy the network, and no one can say anything about it. You get what I'm saying?
Dude, he can buy it and then shut down miners.
But you promised me 10K XRP.
Shut down the
The
miners.
price action
Dude.
will happen so fast because it's the rate of adoption. You get what I'm like?
But
order
you guys
for
are
them-
famous influencers. But what fucking?
I mean,
what the
three-
fuck?
Dude,
got
if it hit
200
330 in a spec run, that's pretty much proof that $10,000 XRP is on its way. Like
Oh hell yeah!
in a utility market, like
And that's before you do the math on all the commodities, all the debt, all the shit that's going to be put on the ledger.
Yep.
That's what it's going to be skyrocket, and the FOMO is going to just
Yep.
flywheel effect.
And
It's a
that's- you know,
flywheel effect.
When
That
that
goes back-
happens, I'm gonna turn my cell phone off, or I'm gonna get a different cell phone and give you guys the numbers. Because if you think about it, you know how many people are gonna be calling you because they can't get on a damn exchange.
Nonstop. But
Hey,
I don't have time to
Raise the
watch.
desk.
I don't have time to watch
Almost like
4.5
no.
years of you telling me so on YouTube. It's like, shut up.
Hell yeah!
Or you'll get
Yeah.
the call. Did you hear about this XRP thing?
Yeah. So, but back to the housing thing. My point was, in Commie, California, a nice ass house is 750,000, something like that. But my point was, is that everywhere else in the country, you can dirt cheap it up. So to Jason Diambra, you could buy the same fucking house for 300,000 or 200,000. This is the current fucked up inflated market. So a $300,000 house, shit, you buy a nice ass fucking house out in the middle of Texas with 20 acres. Nice ass mansion for 500,000. Like, you don't need to pull 4.5 million out. You can do a couple thousand ZERPs and make your life better for 5-10 years, and then wait on that maturity. If it takes that long, I'm not saying it's going to take that long. I'm saying if we do ramp up, if it is a ramp up, you're going to have time and cushion to be all right and not have to kill your bags. That's the point.
Chevy actually
guys-
going to move out of California when the
Nah,
back.
No,
bro.
Cali's my
I'm down
home,
with
dude.
Cali, man.
I was thinking about it years ago. I talk about it with the boys and Rain and moving and nah, dude, fuck that. There ain't taking our fucking state. We grew up here. This state is fire, bro. It's on fire sometimes too because of their deep state asses, but it's fire. It's
It's on fire.
And Cali's not even
On fire.
honestly,
I ain't going.
Cali's not even blue, man.
They're
It's
lying
not.
to you,
It
bro.
never has been. They just made it seem like it has been for the last 20
Nowhere.
years. 20 years, bro. Nowhere. So,
right
but-
here.
But we'll have other.
Right
That's the thing,
here.
though. We'll have other residences. We're not limited. Think of the possibilities. You mustn't be afraid to dream bigger, darling. Think of the possibilities. Think of how many other fucking houses you're gonna have with 50 mil in the bank, or 50 mil in ZERPs, or even more than that, 2 bill in ZERPs. Like you're gonna have a house everywhere.
You have to understand what California
You live
is.
everywhere, yeah,
Okay.
at any time you want. Sorry.
California is forming to be. You have Ripple, you have Oracle, you have the IBMs, you have Facebook, you have Googles, you have Apple, you have all the social medias, right? California's real estate is big because of that, and it's only going to get more, right? Because as we move towards this whole just transition and all this stuff, California will be the example for all the other states to follow, right? So we'll probably be the one with the bullet train. We'll probably be one with all this other stuff, and they're gonna say, "Oh, it's so dystopian. Oh, it's all this. Oh, it's all that," right? Then all of a sudden, they're gonna come out with some kind of report saying, "Oh, Californians are having they like traveling on the train," or blah blah blah. They're gonna create some kind of thing, and all of a sudden, it's gonna be adoption, right? So it's just like. It's a plan. It's an agenda. Like, for example, Australia is the test bed for the rest of the world, right? Everything's happening in Australia today. California is the test bed of our country. Everything happens in New York or California first, and then it gets adopted throughout the rest of the country.
Not in Florida. We ain't taking none of that shit.
Does Florida use Facebook? Does Florida use Google? Does Florida use iPhones?
No, we don't.
Be quiet. Fool.
We still on smoke signals, bro.
Does Florida watch Netflix? You get what I'm saying?
Dude, we still on smoke signals out here.
So Angus, he goes, my opinion, when this pops, there's only so much liquidity at first, so they will limit the run on exchanges. You already see it on Coinbase and Binance. Amen, Angus. But that's the thing. This is the time to buy. It's been the time to buy for years now. Thank God for Gary. That's what people say. Thank God for Gary, because it's allowed a lot of more people to get the message, get the download.
Understand?
You know,
Well,
like
What if they use like
I'm buying Gary's drinks all night. All night. I see Gary Gensler. I'm like, nobody, he don't pay for nothing. Fuma got it.
yeah, FDSEC, but for this moment to be able to buy for people coming in, this has been a godsend.
Right.
But
if I saw Gary in the mall, I'd give him a high five. Like, bro, thank you for suppressing that. I needed that.
There's only so much liquidity. That's the thing. There's only
Well,
tens
good
of millions.
look,
There's
Hey,
tens
what's
of
up,
millions and hundreds of millions only available to exchanges. But also the activity alone crashes these exchanges.
I'd invite
Crashes
Gary
them.
to the family dinner. Come on,
Yeah.
come on, Gary. Come on.
It
to the-
crashes
come on
them.
over.
That's a big
Exchanges
home.
they're a fugazi in the effect. The exchanges are a fugazi in the effect that you cannot buy during a bull run. You just can't buy. You can't sell. Everything locks up. Can't do it. You're fucked.
You're limited by the exchange, and you're limited by the pairs on the exchange. So
But why are you
Ooh.
FOMOing? Why are you
You know what I'm
FOMOing? Your fear of missing out. There is no fear of missing out because this will be the future. It'll go up and never stop. Bears are real. Go up and never stop. So let's say the dust settles for fucking Coinbase. We start FOMOing, fuck FOMO. We're gonna hit a mark where people will be priced out. But if you know you see the vision, you could probably catch that shit after a week and a half, 2 weeks of Coinbase not working. Let's say it works at $150. Yeah, you throw down 10K, $150 a ZERP, you're going to get a bag of ZERPs that's going to be worth something way bigger later. But you
for
have to
those
have the
big
vision.
numbers though,
Those are big.
they have to send real money. They have to use XRP with real money, like, and they would eat up our little liquidity like nothing, right?
Yeah.
But it would have
You
to
mean-
be being used to get
Retail has a
Even
lot of
$1,000.
fucking ZERPs. Retail has a lot of ZERPs, but we're all diamond handed. So they're going to have to show us, and we have big expectations. So they're going to have
For
to
real.
show us big ass amounts to get the ZERPs back. You know what I'm saying? I think they have enough to operate right off the gate. Remember the smartphones, the early days? Not the touch screens we got now, but remember the ones that with like the plastic Boeing screen, the little shitty smartphones where you had to
the
press them?
Motorola flip phone, that big Motorola flip.
No. You're talking back in the day. I'm talking about when they first started coming out with touchscreen smartphones. The ones with the plastic weird coating, and you had to like
BlackBerry?
press it hard.
Yeah, with the messed up
Touch-
digitizer.
Yeah,
Was it
the best
BlackBerry?
digitizer. It was two different types of technology, not BlackBerry. It was the kind where
The
it
old
was
school
like
Samsungs, Fuma.
the old school Samsung.
Oh,
Where you had
the
that
silver
small one.
joint that was like
Yeah.
the little guys,
like
but they were touchscreen, but you had to
with the
press them
stupid
hard.
clicky button.
Yeah. What I'm saying is in those days, it was the basics. Everybody had YouTube. Everybody had Facebook. There wasn't even Snapchat. There wasn't fucking Uber. There wasn't. No one had any of that shit. There was Facebook, YouTube, Pandora, MySpace. Like not even MySpace as an app. Was that ever an app?
I had the fucking Palm Pre. You guys remember the Palm Pre?
They just had the website.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is the apps were small and they were few. They were limited. So what I'm saying is right when we pop, this is just Berserker going on a rant. This is my theory. I'm not talking for any of these dudes on here. I'm just ranting. So what I'm saying is I believe once we pop, it'll be the basic, it'll be the staples of what we need. And then that being said, it'll only take the 50 bill that Ripple's got and the banks got, the 50 billion of the circulating supply of 100 billion XRP. It'll take the 50 bill to operate smoothly in the beginning. And then over time with high price, they'll get our fucking coins back, even from me. They'll get them back, but they'll get them back at $300, $500. You know what I'm saying? $1,000 and then some. Berserker, you're crazy. Yes, I am. And I'm proud of it.
Binance coin is like $500 something, and that ain't used for crap, but gas fees. Binance coin is $500 something and is used for nothing for gas fees.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say.
Yep. I'm on fire. Straight up outlaw. Let's go.
I got it right.
So sorry, guys. Thank you.
What you guys
want to talk about? You guys to share screen? What do you got? You got news? Pickles and cheese.
Caleb and Brown. Pickles. If you want to cash out at Caleb Brown, you got to call your account guy. If you got to call Jimmy. Like
if you had a problem with the exchanges, the best way would be like just get USDC on your cold storage and swap it, and that way at least you locked in. You know, the profits locked in.
Well, there's also other ways of doing it. You swap coins, and then use your Coinbase card. Visa will still work and shit. It's just the exchanges. Sorry, go ahead, Buster. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Please.
Yeah, that would work too. But
crypto.com.
That
what does everybody think about Crow?
Leisurely cash out. You're not like in a hurry.
I love crypto.com.
I do too.
Crypto.com's legit. It's a government chosen. It's a American government chosen wallet. I'll tell you that much.
So when I talk about, I can't speak for these guys, but when I talk about there being FOMO and exchanges not working, it's literally about you being able to buy XRP. Okay. Unfortunately, when shit's fucking popping off, you can't sell it either on that exchange in that way. Keyword being in that way. But there are ways around it.
The only difference,
shave a little bit, go buy a jet ski. You can do it with Pro. You could swap it and then use your Visa or MasterCard through an exchange. It'll work.
Hey, sorry, dude, you know what you can do?
You can buy some RL. You can buy some RL USD. Go to XRP Toolkit. Use the DEX. Do it through that. Use your Zone wallet. Do it through that. So there's still ways that you'll be. So if an exchange, for example, says no more XRP for nobody, you can still go on the DEX and buy it directly. But how many people know how to do that? That's the point. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's a lot. I roughly say about 95% of the people, not 90% of the people in crypto, like everybody, like not just the people you see on Spaces or YouTube, but like everybody who has any type of crypto, I say about 90% don't know how to use the DEXs.
Yeah, they don't, right? They just depend on the main exchanges, on the centralized exchanges. And they don't even know about yields or nothing like that. They're just like, oh, I'm gonna wait for this thing to pump, and then when it pumps, I'm gonna dump it, and they just like repeat. But they're not understanding the utility of the use case of this technology as a whole. They're just like, this is a casino. I want to gamble.
So you know the cool thing.
Broke's trying to get the link, Zerk.
Oh shit! Let's drop the baby gate. Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Drop doors open.
So they've already opened up the what's the keyword? They've already opened it up to you can use your crypto to buy clothes, boats, motorcycles, trips, and homes if you have a BitPay account. You log into BitPay, and I'm not getting no money from them. I'm just showing y'all how this crypto thing is running. You log into BitPay, you can shop online with your crypto, and it's got a whole bunch of stuff you can buy.
Nightly creams, creaming nightly. Like Buster says, most 10K wallets gone at $10, $20. That is probably a true statement because they haven't been in long enough or have believed strong enough to go above and beyond 10K. But there are some people that believe that have 10K or less that just can't do it. And because of that, I think that there'll be a certain amount of diamond hands in there. But at the end of the day, bro, like, yeah, it's sad to see that because they're looking at that crypto as just some other casino crypto. You see what I'm saying? But Victor Greer, do y'all think more dips are possible? Fuma was saying, yeah, possibly.
They're going to get y'all out of this. This is not meant for y'all. It's meant for me. Not meant for y'all. I'm trying to tell you, they're going to shake you.
Oh, man. It's not going to last long, though, so
yeah.
Hold on strong.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what, yeah. So you got that. That's like back to nightly creams. The $10, $20. You may not even see that, but for maybe a fucking hour or a day, like it shit will just go. It'll just go and never stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that the ramp up will be a smooth ass, like ADA approved paraplegic ramp where there's no like stairs, no chunks. It'll just go.
It likes to smooth up. Got a couple bars on the side,
ramp, dude. Just keep going, bro. Yeah,
Stairmaster.
I want to have that. Yes, dude. That I want to have that kind of like. I want to have that thought where I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna shave, and then I just look at the price and just keeps going and going and going, and then it makes me second guess. Where I'm like, nope, I'm gonna leave it. Fuck it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, go get something to eat. Try to go find something else to do.
Yeah,
so you don't look at the
come
price.
back and it's a quarter more, and it's more, and it's more, and it's exponential, and it's like, oh shit. All right, I'm gonna sleep on it. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Next day. Oh my god.
Hey,
yeah.
If XRP soars and you want to sell some, what do we swap to? Well, the first thing is I try to sell some. That's my first thing I try to do. And if the exchanges aren't working, then I would swap to USDC if that
RLUSD
right now.
Or yeah, exactly, Bags.
Or RLL, yeah.
Well, he goes right after he goes with the exchanges down.
Well, why couldn't you swap within the DEX? Why couldn't you not swap from XRP right to the XRL?
Or
right in the DEX.
There's plenty of liquidities in the AMMs.
Right. Like Metal's got a really big pool of liquidity right now, so that one's pretty fire. But yeah, there's lots of opportunities. You just got to know where to move the money. I'm glad Fuma brought up Caitlin Brown. I mean, it's like you don't know where to move your money other than exchanges for most people, and just within your wallets. Like Bags has got great videos on how to do it in a decent wallet. You know, just move your crypto within your wallet. That's probably going to be your safest bet to cash out. I mean,
you should,
in my opinion,
you should be able to do USDC on an Elapal, Kevin Hay. I haven't checked it out, but I'm pretty sure you can, man.
Well, we got Anthony Williams. He goes, Elapal doesn't have a stable pin right now. And then Kevin Hay talks about, so maybe there isn't USDC available on Elapal. Either way, there's multiple ways. You would just link up with us, or
by then the stable coin would be out. You could do it just directly on the DEX.
Yeah. I think that's coming at the end of the year, isn't it? Isn't that coming at the end of the year?
Messi Leo, what's your goals in 3 to 5 years? Well, not a damn thing.
Do it also depends on your goal. What are you selling for? Are you just selling to have cash, or are you selling to buy some shit, take a vacation?
Exactly. Pickles and cheese. I'm 74 years young and learned a lot, but still have a lot to learn. Some of what you talk about, I'm baffled. We need a good crypto school, but you won't have one. You want to know why? It's the same reason why they don't teach about stocks and stuff in school today. The same thing.
They're not. This is funny, bro. I'm big in academia, and no one is talking about blockchain technology in mainstream academia. It's just like it don't exist.
It's taboo to talk about it.
And I remember when the internet came out, we had classes on the internet. I remember that.
Let's start a shitstorm, Pickles. Click the link down below. Join us. You don't have to turn your camera on. Just turn your mic on.
Right.
And ask away, and we'll go ham right now.
I'm on board.
It's like the whole technology has got the black eye. Like, yo, we ain't talking about no entire technology.
We got Angus Grimm on the show for the first time. I saw you were on Nerdy's birthday. Welcome aboard. We love you.
Angus.
Oh yeah, much love,
What's
Angus.
up, Angus?
Angus.
What up, dude?
Afternoon. Thank you.
Angus is a real one. Angus has Angus been talking for a while, and Angus has he knows his stuff. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, Nerdy,
But even like-
check your XX here if you get a chance. I sent you a link. Check out.
Nice, will do. And if you guys don't know, get XX Messenger. It's a private messenger on the XX network. Shout out to G.
I don't teach you shit in school,
Right.
let alone
Jeez,
investments.
that was awesome.
Right. And we're just a bunch of ragtag dudes that just got the fucking download. That's the thing. Crypto school, it has to be legitimized and officiated and fucking whatever the fuck. Like, what do they call that? When a school is, what is it again? Aggregate or no? Appreciate. No. What's the school where they legitimize? Accredited. There we go. See, my ass didn't even go to school long
No,
enough.
I was thinking, I was like,
Yeah, but even
accredited. Yeah. So we're not even
when
accredited.
Fuma
We're
said,
just
like-
ragtag that know the shit. Sorry, go ahead.
even when Fuma said like internet, they showed him how to use the internet, but that's still going to be like on a customer basis. They're not showing you how to create shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They're going to show you. They might show you how to, use the internet, but it's still going to be like. I mean, if somebody gets in crypto next year, I mean, it's more going to be like a service.
Mm-hmm.
When it's all said and done, we can play poker on Buster's yacht with Zerbs.
I'm not
It's
playing
gonna be a
poker with
service
him
to
in
them,
those
man.
rooms.
Hey, what's your boat's name? It got a name?
You got to name the boat.
I need to name my
Absolutely.
boat, man. I don't have a name on my boat right now.
And some Cheetos.
Ray
I'm a-
Tardo.
I got a name for the.
It's gonna be
boat.
called Run on Ripples.
I think
gotta
I call it Big
Christen
Bertha.
it.
You
That's
said
Big
Berth?
Bertha.
Oh, give me a second.
Blessed with ripples.
Runs on
Blessed
ripples.
with XRP.
Bro, that's a big girl. She's smooth. That's
Runs
a
on
smooth
ripple.
boat. I'll tell you that much.
There you
That's a
go.
smooth boat. That's like silky chocolate smooth boat. That's nice.
Nice.
It was real nice. I was just chilling. I felt like a freaking seal on a dock. I was just chilling on the water while it was going. I felt so like a mermaid. It's like a Disney movie. It was beautiful.
On the pontoon boat you're talking about?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, there you go.
I even
You're
stood
amazing.
up with my arms out like I was Jack and everything. It was crazy. It was beautiful.
You
Yeah,
trust me,
let me,
Jack?
so like, Bags put out that video for Axlar, right? And that's awesome. Thank you, man. Now's the time to practice this stuff, I think, right? Get yourself out there on Zalman, on the magnetic decks, get yourself out on solo decks, start
Mhm.
practicing, because when it does pop, that's not the time to figure stuff out, right?
Yeah.
How do I go get a Coinbase or Uphold account and make those exchanges and have my accounts linked, right? Now's the time to practice. So when it does pop and you want to try to make a quick one, it's academic, you're ready.
Because then you can
Yeah,
live
you
off the
could-
second pools at that point. Once the price
You could also get KYC. Sorry, Bags, I mean to step on you. You could also get KYC, so it's always good to do a test transaction, a small one, like every month or 2 months, just to
Yep.
keep your account flowing and activated so you don't keep getting red flags. You could get KYC and get screwed up for, a week or 2 weeks, miss out on some good opportunities. So I'm glad you brought it up, Angus. It's really good that some new people will be listening and they'll be set up for the success that they need. So right on, brother.
No, that's an awesome point. Get those KYCs, even if it's one, right? But at least have a couple avenues. And then I think too, those DEXs, right? It's going to be hard because everybody's going to make an initial run just to take those initial profits or something, right? And just to have an avenue or two to choose from, not just one. It's going to be tight.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Crypto Mountain Man with the SS Lost My Ledger.
Hell yeah. RN, I got 50-gallon drum of KYC from Amazon. But Berserker, what's KYC? Like, if you got questions like that, that's okay. Those are totally normal, new questions. But because we're a bunch of ragtag people, and because we've been waiting so long, sometimes we get salty. We like to fuck with y'all. So That's why we say bears are real and shut the fuck up and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I was new at one time. I'm way newer than a lot of these guys in here, honestly. And so I had all the questions too. But I went through the fucking gambit of doing my research and learning and putting all it became so bad to where all the dots always connected.
Yep.
I kept trying to unconnect the dots.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't.
That's how real this shit is. It's
can't.
fucking and it's bonkers that people are still they're still butting.
Hey,
The fuck is wrong with you? Wake up. Like it's not even about waking up to T-Dog or Orange or geopolitical.
Exactly.
You don't even have to wake up to that shit. All you got to do is see the fucking dots of the banks.
Follow the money.
That's all there is to
Just
it.
follow the money. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bobby T said Elon looks suspiciously too much Chinese. Bro, dude was bending the knee for the EVs because you have to get registered in order to even sell your cars over there. That's why they don't sell Fords. They don't sell a lot of Fords in China because Fords have too many cameras on them.
But
It's
so basic.
a big
though.
microphone.
Why did he get the
big spying
defense
device.
contract for SpaceX? Why did he get this defense? Why did he get all that money given to him? That motherfucker went from
everything. We have to get
he went
everything
from,
approved so they know that no one is spying on their government.
Bro, remember the PayPal days? Remember him like unloading his Lambo when he was a fucking skinny little fucking. He looked like a fucking. What do you call that? What's that? Were they retarded? Were they retarded and their eyes are all fucked up?
Mm-hmm.
What do you call
China
that?
has a
why they
monopoly
gave
on
him
the
the
minerals
contract?
for batteries, so Tesla doesn't have no choice. If he wants to survive, he has to bend the knee to China.
The reason why they gave him the contract is because Boeing don't work. They wrote that.
No, but
Let's just keep it funky.
But it's that same
That
narrative.
shit sat
It's
out
given
there
to
on
the
Cake
nerdy,
Apples for like 8
sickly-
months now.
What is
And
it?
then they get the
Downsy.
guys there, now they can't
Downsy.
get them back.
I gotta
Right,
write that down.
you give it.
Oh,
So
don't
here's
worry.
here's a
Don't worry.
psychological mind fuck. Look at all the fucking
Phone don't.
gorillionaire. Look at these dude. Look at all these big gorillionaire like prodigies. They're all downsy. They're all sickly looking. You got Vitalik Buterin. You got fucking FTX. You got what's his face? Facebook. What's his name? Zuck. You got Zuck.
Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg.
You got
Zuckerberg.
Zuck. You got Elon. Elon was a sickly looking downsy fuck like 20 years ago. Like, you see what I'm saying? They give all these contracts and they make it appear like there's like the nerd complex. Like these nerds are actually inventing this shit. And they're coming out and they're just this giant fucking like tycoons of industry. They're gonna break the fucking mold, and that's the effect that they give them. It's all BlackRock money, bro. It's all giant BlackRock money. It's all a conspiracy. It's all a psyop. All of them. And two have already been proven at this point. Vitalik. We're speculating with Elon because there's no like absolute proof, but Vitalik, absolutely. ETHgate, are you fucking kidding me? You think that kid alone controls all the fucking crypto market with his monopoly called Ethereum? You think he came out of that alone and just stole it from whoever the fuck at Ripple? Like, you see what I'm saying? Same thing with Zuck. You think Zuck came out of nowhere? We're gonna follow the Hollywood movie, The Network, and Zuck came out and stole it from Napster. Are you fucking kidding me? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Liz says she's moving to Mars. She said, "Fuck y'all, I'm moving to Mars." I love
But
Elon. You guys
you
suck.
have to, if you believe in one psyop, you have to, at least I believe, you should at least be considerate of all psyops. Why is it a normal thing to see these downsy fucking nerd types be captains of industry?
Because they're also used to hide the true bloodlines. You know, when you look people up, you know,
he's downsy.
the
He's
Rothschilds
innocent.
and the Pacers, none of those guys will ever pop up.
He's
They'll show
downsy.
you Elon's the richest dude in the world or whatever, which is a crock of shit.
Fucking crock of shit, dude.
You're talking trillionaires, bro.
Absolutely.
He's
There's
harmless.
family offices with more money than Elon has.
He's a
Yeah, all over the world.
pasty, nerdy, booger picking white guy. He's harmless. Fuck.
He's no richer than some of the Saudi families on paper.
So when you
That's
got
the reality.
Patriots,
Bobby's 100%. Bobby said, "I think any big thing that was invented was stolen and given to the kids and the secret societies. Example: Facebook. Elon bought Tesla. Yeah, and then Bill Gates bought Microsoft.
yeah, Bobby T, Berserker, If I was a snowflake, I'll be giving you a PC warning about now. That's the glory of having your own shit and your own show. You just fucking do it, bro. You know how many
Don't
times?
do PC,
You know
man.
why? Yeah, you know how many times we've been shadow banned and random fucking like videos of ours deleted.
Bobby?
I got 2.5 strikes before I quit with my own original channel. Like we've been there, done that. Bring it.
Bobby, you're 100% correct, bro. 100% and 100% agree. Because if you look at all companies, it started from family money. Any big company, any big movement, any big adoption of anything, it all happened with family ties. Family ties or political friend or corporation friend. They keep it within their group. So
Bubba Berserker, why are you drinking out of plastic bottles? Why are you putting microplastics in your nutsack? Why are you doing that, Berserker? It's because I'm fucking broke. Because I don't want to go out and spend $200 on a fucking, what do you call that? Where you filter your shit? What's
Buy
the filter?
get a Pro Pure. Berserker.
How about you give me the money to go get a Pro Pure, fucking Norseman? How about you give me $2K to install that into my non-house? How about that?
They are expensive, but hey, it's your health, man. Your health is your most important thing. That's what we should all be focusing on.
My question is can I get the microplastics out of my nuts?
How do we handle this?
If you can get
cold baths
asbestos out of
and saunas.
What was that?
Yeah, you can actually do it. It's called natural chelation. You can do it asbestos out of the skin. You can definitely do microplastics. That's been proven. You can actually do it with algae, of all things. Natural chelation through algae will push asbestos out of skin. So if it definitely can push asbestos out of skin, microplastic should be absolutely no problem.
I was watching this thing how they said like the tetanus shot was the same thing that with the C19 thing. It was like population type control stuff where it wasn't even like we got hit with something that wasn't even what it was, and it kind of makes sense generation through generation, right? That would be the way to do it.
So he goes, Berserker has a death grip on that water bottle. For sure. So I learned this from my brother. My brother's a Navy vet. So he used to rock big ass bottles. So you remember the Crystal Geyser bottles, the ones with the fucking tape and the sticky taper? They stopped doing the tape. But he used to rock on the weekends. He used to get off on the weekend because he worked, during the week because he was a Navy guy. And so he would have bottles like this. He taught me this shit. He's like, you take a few sips, you take a big ass gulp, and then you crunch the bottle with a death grip. That way you have your own custom made handle. You don't even need this motherfucker. Like, you just crunch your shit, and then it stays crunched the whole time you want to hit it.
You gotta get the 1 Pete. It has to stay 1 Pete at the bottom.
1 Pete. So 1 Pete, that's the safer plastic.
Yeah.
You're still gonna get ball plastic though, dude.
You're still gonna get
titty
ball
plastic.
That's why I make my own water.
You're
I
gonna
make
grow
my own
man
water.
Bob with bitch tits. You're gonna grow it with your estrogen from the plastic. Yeah.
Reverse osmosis will handle all that microplastic problem that you got. That's what everybody should do. You should look into reverse osmosis, make your own water, get a thermos, and take it with you. Then end the story. Then you get some. Hold on, I'm not done. Hold on. I'm telling you how to get rid of the microplastic. You get blue-green algae, really good blue-green algae, and that will naturally chelate the plastic out of your body, and then you can get it out of your body forever. You just don't drink out of plastic bottles. You drink out of ceramic and glass. You drinking coffee, especially coffee, anything hot.
Copper's good too. I like copper.
Copper? Drinking out of copper? Copper vessel. Okay.
Yes.
I will have to look into that.
Yep.
I don't know
Body
if
needs
the
copper,
corrosion.
too.
What about corrosion on the copper?
It's a pain in the ass. You gotta throw some vinegar in there occasionally and clean it up.
Okay.
Something, yeah. Look in the copper. Yeah, look in the copper vessels. What it can do for you, for sure.
Well, we got Apex on deck. Welcome aboard. Welcome back, sir. Hope you're well. Says he's been going through some shit here. So we love you, Apex. You want to join? Talk some shop?
What's up,
Life's been
Apex?
hectic. Lots going on. Trying to get the Q2 report out with 300 chains by 7:15. Miss you all. Miss you too. If you guys don't know, Apex Crypto was the creator of the Blockchain Builders Report, which runs down a bunch of cool shit about all the chains and how many devs are on it. So beautiful creator right there. So Apex,
Yeah,
See
people
you
was
again.
butthurt over that report, boy. You should have heard these mugs. They was
Yeah,
butthurt. He
I
told them their baby was ugly, dude.
His name
I
was
looked on my
Robert Dawson.
I looked
His
on my
name was
coin
Robert.
market cap portfolio. My worst performing crypto was XRP. My best performing crypto was Caspa.
Caspa,
Just a
right?
little,
What
just
No
a little,
Solana?
just a little, just I hold a little bit of Solana, but the Caspa
They're
just
300 and some percent on Solana. Mine was HBAR. HBAR's like 46% for the year, which was pretty good. I was very bullish on HBAR. It's like my third largest holding, and that for me right now is what I've profited the most on this year.
Are you staking?
Honestly, no.
Hashpack.
For me,
Hashpack.
yeah, I know I should have done it. I've been thinking we're gonna actually get some moon effect before
FIS.
we have. So unfortunately, I didn't lock it up. I didn't want to
I got a
lock it up.
video
and
how to
take
do it on
the
your
risk.
Descent wallet.
Oh,
I will
there you go.
definitely be looking into that. There you go. Because I
Yeah,
ain't
you
planning
got
on
to.
selling it now. I'm not even planning on selling it now. Now that they have an agreement with XRP, it's a use case that's not going to go away. I really was planning on selling a lot of my HBAR, but now I don't think I'm going to sell more than 10%, to be quite honest with you. 10% of XLM, XRP, XDC, and probably my Casper now, and probably going to end up rolling some profit out into a little bit of quant now that Nerdy's got me up to speed on what the interoperability of Overledger. So thanks, Nerdy, for that. I appreciate that, by the way.
Well, Pamey's got it. Pamey's got it. He goes, what's happening with all these heads of state dropping out? Fucking Richie Sunak. I remember when Richie came in and he was going to be the new fucking savior to like fix the UK, and now he's fucking gone. He resigned.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Alan,
what
I just
the
want to say
fuck?
something about HBAR. I want to quote one of my favorite people to quote, which is Uncle Buster. I like Dags.
Do it. Yeah, dude. People are dropping out. People say that rather than the military coming in and clapping everybody, and the military is the only way, and we just arrest everybody. I think they're slow rolling it because I don't know. It's weird. It's like they want the public to wake up. They did the whole QAnon thing. They did the whole fucking, all the shit, and it's like the psyops are thick. But at the end of the day, they didn't have to do any of that shit. So why not? What I've always like kind of questioned every now and then has been like, why don't they just fucking wake everybody up right away? Or why'd they have to even begin this whole wake up process if it's all a captured event or captured operation? They didn't have to wake shit up. We are already up deep up in that deep state fiat money system. Why don't they just switch it over? Like, why the fucking movie? So that makes sense.
Propping up. I still think they're going to keep it on its crutch. They're going to keep it on the crutch and keep it going for a while. Yeah.
Keep it on a crutch, keep it going for a while. Okay, so but there's people like losing their seats, and I think that was what Pay Me was talking about. People are.
Oh yeah.
By the book. Everything.
But why not do it all
book.
at once? Why not just fucking clap them all, dude, and just fucking lock them up?
Well, Liz did the military complex, which is kind of true, which is like everyone went by the law of war. Law of war manual has a law of the foreign occupation and the time code of the foreign occupation and the amount of time they can be in occupation for that time, and the things that if the people revolt or the people want change, then that means that their foreign occupation is over, and that means the military comes in, and that's exactly what happened. They have to show people that. They had to show the true colors of the Democratic Party and all these people, not just the Democratic Party, but also the RNC, and how many corrupt people were in there, and how the whole 2020 stuff happened, and who sided with who, and what happened with there. So everyone sees a clear picture that the swamp is from both sides. The swamp isn't just from one side. The swamp is from both sides. Now, this goes on to foreign occupation with the election fraud of 2020, because everything was, if you haven't watched Mike Lindell, I have the videos. I might post it on my Rumble, but Mike Lindell tells you, he showed you everything. They have the servers. They have exactly where it came from. They know France was involved. They know Germany was involved. They know all these different countries were involved. China is also referred to. China is also referred to as CHYNA, and China is a part of Ukraine. It's a city in Ukraine, and that's where the biolabs are. And then you have China, which is the CCP, and that's a whole different thing. And this goes back to the sword dance and how they all bowed down to Trump and blah blah blah. That's because they surrendered. All the houses surrendered to him. So
Nerdy, what you were just saying about the whole election election thing and all that, the servers, etc.
Mhm.
I mean, being my age where I'm at, I've watched elections, and come 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock Eastern Coast time, you know who the winner is. Trump was way ahead.
Way ahead.
Way ahead. Then all of a sudden, it was a drop of a dime. Berserker, your switch, Buster, your switch, all happened around midnight. I've never ever seen that in my 56 years watching. I don't know, probably what 8 or 10, elections, and that happened. It's just the oddity to me. That was the red flag.
But why'd they
right
let
off
it
the
happen
bat.
for the following 4 years? Why'd they let it
Had to.
happen?
That was part of the Hog War.
Who
That was
knows?
part of the
Who knows?
foreign occupation.
That's a
that we had
rhetorical
right to.
question, meaning
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
you know.
this is why they had the salute, and this is why the soldiers had the back turn. This is why there was no medals on the person that was doing their inauguration. This is why the inauguration happened before noon. It happened a minute early, which was wrong.
So
this is why
all
they
of
didn't
that-
use an actual Bible, and the Bible was flipped upside down, and they were holding something underneath. It was
Right.
all bullshit. It was a
that
show.
Masonic, satanic shit. Right.
It was
So
a show.
why did they allow it to happen? So that's the first rhetorical question. The next rhetorical question to me is literally, okay, if they're allowing to happen, that implies that it's good versus evil. What's fucked is that I've spoken about this before, and I am human. I change my mind. I have good days. I have bad days. I talk about all kinds of shit. But what's fucked is that there's psyops within psyops. Because from my vantage point at this point, Fed's still around. They haven't got rid of it.
I agree.
There's some crazy Zionist shit happening with Orange Man. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's nuts,
He-
bro. Like
The thing is,
sorry.
Berserker. The thing is, Berserker. The people need to do this. We should have
People
said
need to do
we
what?
should have gathered up, went to your local polling location, and start flipping fucking tables. That's where it's got to start.
Exactly.
Right, I agree, but
there's
that would've-
got to be martyrs.
but
There's going to be
it's
martyrs, guys.
aimless.
There has-
It's
It all depended
aimless
on the
because
people.
they'll
This
just
is why Trump
turn it
said-
into a fucking
Exactly.
martyr.
It's the
Yeah.
people.
It's the
Everyone.
people that
It's
turn it
that
on.
plastic in your nuts. There's
Exactly.
no
This is why
testosterone in these motherfuckers.
This is why he said that he was the one standing in the way. And this is why he said that they're coming after us. He was the only person standing in the way. And which is fact. It is actual fact because it wasn't supposed to be him. It was supposed to be Hillary. Now think
Well, if
about
it's
when all
good
this
versus
started.
evil, where are we going at this point? And why the fucking long,
You have to
drawn out
understand
bullshit?
Understand the agenda that was hijacked. It started with Bush Senior, and it didn't get implemented. The plan didn't start until 2001. Ever since 2001, which is Clinton, Bush, Obama, and then now, right?
Patriot
that
Act,
was the
TSA,
trilogy,
all
and
that
it's supposed
shit.
to end with
All
with
that
Hillary,
stuff.
right? But it didn't happen. It was hijacked, and that's why it's like they used the same plan. They didn't change the narrative. They just used it against them.
Amen.
Because the plan was garbage.
It's
to
the
begin with.
people, Berserker. The people got to
The
do this.
people
man.
have to
It's
see
just-
it and waking
Well,
up.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think that
Because
people
it
got to
couldn't be-
do it though. That's where I disagree. I
It
don't
couldn't
think
be-
that
No,
people-
they have
the
to.
people-
That's
No, they will.
just like
What
in
I'm saying-
1776. That's
But
what
right.
they
One at a
did.
time.
Let me finish. What I'm saying is the people will do it, but it has to be like training wheels. And what I mean by training wheels is, I mean, there has to be a bigger brother. It's like the dad sitting there going, fight it out. And he's sitting there and he'll stop any kind of like carnage, but the kids are going to fight it out themselves. And so essentially what I'm saying is us as the people will flip tables when it's time, but it's being training wheeled by Orange Man Good, military, devolution. You know what I'm saying? We're still alive. The power's on. The internet's on. Like, we're not fucked. We're not in Georgia coffins. We're not in FEMA camps, Walmart FEMA camps. We're not- none of that shit happened. But what did happen was the crazy jabby jab. What did happen was the continuous inflation that's been killing us. Like, is that just
It was the
collateral
choice.
damage? No. Hold on. Is that just collateral damage? Meaning these are like the casualties of war. Are we really in war where the small casualties, the small price to pay, is people hurting from inflation still?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Is that what it
Yes.
is? So it is
Yes.
good versus evil.
Yes.
What about Orange Man and the Zionist shit?
It had to
What
be
about all
this way.
that? You see
It
what I'm
had to be
saying?
this way.
I don't know. I don't see Trump being a billionaire really giving a shit about us, but he said things and did things that a lot of presidents haven't done. You know what I
I
mean?
agree. He said some crazy
So-
bullshit. We're gonna go for his
Oh,
head.
yeah.
If he doesn't fucking make good on these promises that he said throughout the last 4 years, people are gonna come for his head, bro. So,
Yeah.
but how do you
But
start
check
that
this out.
fire and then not see it through? So that's why so many people love and admire T-Dog, because he said
Yeah,
some
but-
crazy bullshit.
the timing that he's coming back is the same timing as the banking schedule because he's the one to implement
Well,
it.
there's the
because it's time
psyop
to
within
be
the psyop,
implemented.
the Zionist Orange Man narrative, the bank still being in control, absolutely in control. That's the fucked part. It's a psyop within a fucking psyop. And I'm not trying to be black pill or blue pill or whatever the fuck. I'm just saying there's
But a psyop can
obvious
be good
shit
or
here.
bad. A
What's
psyop
that?
could be good or bad. It depends on the
Oh.
intention of it and the goal of it.
It
A
could also
psyop
be
is just a
switched
term.
for the good. People say, "Oh, ZERPs are bad." It's a banker's coin.
Yeah.
I always thought that it would be flipped. It would be used in
Yeah.
a good system when the time comes.
And we right now are the ghosts in the machine.
We are
breaking the
ghosts.
matrix. Right? That's part of Psywar. And that's again monkey and potatoes.
Yeah. See, Chris, I love you. He goes, y'all questioning Uncle Donnie. I understand Uncle Donnie. I see the bullishness, but there's also some crazy sus things that are going on. And I'm not hating. I'm not nothing. I'm fucking neutral.
Just questioning.
Take my face
Right.
and name out of this. My point is
Berserker,
that
I think
I'm bringing
we
up
all
critical thinking. That's all I'm doing. Why
we all
the
feel the
connection's
same
here?
way.
Why this happened? Why did that happen? Why was this said? You know what I'm saying? So it's just me going, what the fuck?
Like for example, I will support Zerker and say this, right? Everyone's against Zionists and all this other stuff. Yet he received the Zionist of award and got the MVP in 2022, right after Project Warp Speed happened. What was that about?
Well, we just talked about Elon Musk.
what I'm
Why did
saying?
he get the defense contract? At
He
fucking
also
SpaceX?
promoted the jab.
Exactly.
Bro,
So
him and
that
Bill
doesn't
O'Reilly
mean
went
that-
on a jab tour.
Yeah,
They
it
went on
doesn't
a
mean that
fucking
we're
jab
against
tour.
him. It's
Yeah.
just critical thinking and critical questions to ask someone's
Right.
actions. That's something that actually did happen.
That's what I'm doing. It's not black pill. It's not blue pill. It's,
not.
just critical questions.
Yeah.
It's not
So-
about, Berserker's drinking the Kool-Aid. Motherfucker, there's like 9 different flavors of Kool-Aid. We're all drinking something.
And that's the thing that sucks about the whole
Yeah.
like red pill thing. Like if you go on Rumble and all that, the garbage over there, it's like it's so just like a freaking tribalism, just like a cult. It's bad. It's toxic as hell, right? But
So
nobody's
here-
asking the right
That's
question.
the true.
Here's the
That's the true echo chamber. Sorry,
Yeah,
go ahead.
that's the true echo chamber for sure.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. So with everything we're saying, what are you doing right now to better yourself? Or you know what I mean? But besides being in crypto, which like what are you doing right now? What are each and every one of you doing right now to make the earth a better place, or to keep some solitude or happiness in your life? What are you doing?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'll answer first. I have been focusing on what my weaknesses are in my life and in my family, and being, I'm a man, so I have 3 people to take care of. So that's an extra responsibility, and a lot of people don't take that into part in their plan. And for me, it's family first, second, crypto at this point, because we're in for the long haul here, and how to be a better version of myself. How am I able to step back and look at what other people's needs are before my own? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And we had a lot of time to think about the future and what we're going to do with our money. So I've been kind of focused on that and how I would, allow. In my personal situation, I have God in my life, so I'm directed by Him and what He's wanting to do with the money and how He wants to direct me and how I could be prepared. So yeah, storing up things for the future is important to me right now. That's another thing I'm focusing on, and having provisions for when the times get tough, and not spending money and selling anything I don't need for the next 6 months, literally, because I can take that money and put it elsewhere, and my family and other families that are around me can profit immensely. And that's what it's about for me. It ain't about just for me. It's about what I can do for my family and anybody else. If I get a lot of money, oh my God, the immense amount of pouring out of blessings that I could provide would be just tremendous for me. That's what I believe. But each to his own, Norseman.
Lower
Anyone
level
else
says
have
I'm eating cows to offset vegans and help with global warming due to cow farts. I knew when you had asked that was like a rhetorical thing, meaning like look within, ask within. better yourself. And on my level, I'm trying, man. I'm not drinking like the crazy amounts of like soda and crazy shit. I'm not eating baby meat as much as I used to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, and I always say baby meat, I'm joking, but I'm not really joking because I don't know whether or not there's major truth to it. But like fast food and shit like that, I'm cutting down. Like as far as bettering the earth and things, I'm trying to be nice to people. I'm trying to tell them about XRP. I'm trying to be sweet, kind, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's hard because when you're just a normal Joe, you're trying to like share the download that you got. You can't really share it because they got to get the download.
And that's the thing. You can't tell people
the hard part.
You can't force people what you think. You can only share a perspective and just, if they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. But and that's the thing though. It's like me and Buster were talking about that. It's just one person is enough. You get what I'm saying? If you just go online and you just start just doing your thing, and one person is like, "What about this?" That's all you need. You made a difference. You get what I mean? And that's monkey and potatoes. It'll catch on like wildfire.
Yeah, inspire people.
Humanity.
It's already made a shift. Like I said earlier, it's been from me defending my truths and red pill and critical thinking and awakeness, defending that to offense, where I'm like, I'm fucking Buster with the horn.
Everyone here is actually
through 9 hoops, and then I'll tell you about XRP, motherfucker. Like that's where I'm at.
Everyone here is like contributing to raising consciousness, man.
Exactly,
that's a big ass deal.
Yeah.
So
we're some tough monkeys right now.
And that's the thing.
I think
my main goal is like, raise consciousness, and I think XRP is part of that because I think the stage will just get bigger and bigger as this whole system plays out.
Honestly,
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just hoping that the crypto thing, to me, and I've mentioned this before in the past. This is our last, I guess, Hail Mary for us to have some type of freedom, financial freedom. Because if that doesn't happen, boys, you better mount up, and we're gonna have to head down to DC or go to your local government. I think that's
right. Well, that's what
next thing if it doesn't work out.
I've said throughout the years, I'm like, fuck, if this ain't gonna happen, which I already know it is, but if it doesn't, let's say the minute chance that this shit ain't what it is, and it's all one giant psyop. That's why I joke around. Just take me out back the fucking woodshed and shoot my ass. Like that's where it's at. There is no plan B. It's plan A. You know what I mean?
don't think a giant psyop. I think that the institutions and these banks are just going to buy everything up. You know what I mean? And like they're
100%.
manipulating. We know they're manipulating the market now. You know what I mean? They have been. They have been since the second bull run.
Bagman showed the list from 0.1 to 10%. All those numbers are lower. So
really,
every single number is lower. Yeah. 0.1 was 414,000. Yeah, that's lower than it used to be. And 1% used to be almost 100,000. Now it's 61,000. So it's working.
You're not alone, Chris. You're not alone. Everyone in my family think I'm stupid for investing. That's correct. And they've made it that way. And that's exactly what the boys are talking about right now. They're talking about the fucking.
So you are either crazy. You are either truly crazy or truly more conscious than the people you're surrounded by.
You know what's crazy? There's a psyop behind the word consciousness too. They've even psyoped enlightenment and growing in consciousness and sharing consciousness and leveling up, like Buster talks about. They've made it to where you have to be some sort of Dalai Lama effect and don't say any cuss words. You got to be a celibate monk. You have to be a peaceful flower hippie. Like dude, psyops within psyops within psyops.
And what are we going into right now?
Psyops.
What is this? No. What is this? What topic is this?
Flowers, enlightenment.
The topic is why the fuck did they remove the Geneva part? That's the question, and that's what we're talking about right now.
Why
The
they
fuck
remove
you
that part?
talk about it then, motherfucker. Don't be all
Why-
cryptic.
Why
Talk
did
about
they,
it.
why did they remove the Geneva part, and why did King James rewrite the whole thing? Was it too
Oh,
much
the
knowledge?
Geneva Bible. You're talking about
Yeah,
the fact that
yeah.
they talked about how kings and queens
Was it
or
too much
kings of
knowledge?
this world
Because we
are
knew that
satanic in
everything we
nature. They
had-
removed that. Yeah.
Yeah, everything we had and we needed was within, and it was always in within. And they're over
Bro.
here trying to tell us that we have to do all these things. And it's like, nah, bro, it's within, and you can never take it out of me because it's a part of me where it's one with me.
But that's
And
the thing. People call that like a new age.
It makes you, bro, and people don't understand because it makes you powerful. Because you know what it does?
Right.
It heals depression.
Well, dude, just the changing of certain scriptures, certain changing, you know. But the problem, this is where a touchy subject when you come to religion and
Exactly.
Christianity. But Berserker, the Bible cannot be, you know, changed or whatever. Like I understand, but there's also proof.
I will say this exactly what
It's great.
we're talking about
Like-
again. It's about surrender. I don't care what you believe in. At the end of the day, it's about surrender. If you don't surrender yourself and understand that you ain't shit, that there's something more powerful than you that is doing something, and you have a chance to be like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna do this, but hey, I serve you. You're cool. You know, let's go. You know,
So
you can have that mind. You can have that understanding and understand that you are never alone. That it makes you powerful. It makes you like not want to take medication. It makes you not want to depend on anything. It makes you want to be a free person. It makes you want to help people. It makes you want to be a better person. It makes you want to make
You're now
better
public
people.
enemy number one.
Right? But if you pass that goodness, what is there to sell? Are you selling medication? Are you selling alcohol? Are you selling drugs? Are you selling products? No. Freedom is within. That's the thing. And all of a sudden, it's Illuminati. It's illuminating. No, it's not illuminating.
You need a gray
stupids.
beard. You need a gray beard, bro.
It's not illuminating, stupids. It's just
You need to
it's
grow a
fucking
gray beard.
Common sense.
You are now Gandalf.
You're Gandalf. But no, when you look at this whole entire fuckery going on, the whole thing, we are technically going to go into a new, better system because I have faith that things will get fixed. The shit that we think is going to happen is going to happen. It'll be a savior narrative, and I think the economy is gonna flourish. It'll be amazing. It'll get a lot of people out of the debt and the crazy, like what do you call that? Where you're paraplegic. You're literally crippled from the constant inflation, and that's all for a reason. I think we're going into a good system. So in effect, it's better than it has been or is. It has been as of recent, meaning the last 20 years. It's going to be better. We're going into a good system. So you can't complain about that. But the amount of information that we've been allowed to grasp and get, whether or not some of it's disinformation or misinformation, the basic structure of what we've been promised, like you said, Norseman, the T-Dog promises, the fucking firing squads, the fucking just the freedom cities, not the 15-minute cities, the freedom cities, the lock them up type shit going on that he said, the bullish shit that he said in the last 4 years. That if that doesn't happen, because right now it seems like it's a watered down, fucked up version of that. So we better see some clapping going on coming up. But that's what I'm saying. That's where I come from, where I'm like, yes, I want to see tables flipped. And I understand the people got to do it, but they got to be aware of what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because the homeless too, like the homeless situation that's going on too, there are more homeless. I'm out in Amish country in Pennsylvania. I'm seeing these homeless people going into the woods now. Like this is just, this was never a thing around here. Now there's you know, people doing that. It's crazy. It's like, all right, well, how many of these people are you going to need to do this? You know what I mean? You know, to go to that next phase or whatever. You know,
should have never been allowed, bro. And it's so much worse in Cali. There's
I can't imagine what it's like over there.
Entire urban streets that are literally lined with tents. People on fentanyl fucking passed out naked on the sidewalk. It's crazy shit. Yeah.
Philadelphia, Kensington area has got a lot. Down here in Philadelphia, Kensington is horrible with that.
Yeah, there's entire
But it's
streets.
fun-
When I was a kid, there wasn't even trash on the ground. You got entire
Yeah.
streets that are taken over by tents and RVs that are broken down. It's
But
fucked.
but then at the same time, like how many of that's like okay, they're choosing that lifestyle. How many are okay? We're forced. You know, we can't afford to pay rent, or well, you know, mortgage is gone. You know, can't afford whatever. They're out
You're
there.
fading,
Yeah, I
bro.
think there's
Your audio.
probably
Volume's low.
several reasons to that.
Norris, come back.
Better. Better.
Yep.
You're
Better.
falling or something. I don't want you to fall.
Better.
What was that, Buster?
Yeah, it's
Several
better.
There's probably
reasons.
several different reasons for like the homeless, but
Yeah, there is. But
they could look at
again,
us.
I'm just
They could
noticing
look
it
at
more
us.
out here.
And I was thinking like the other day, I mean, they actually have everything they need. Like, who's the fool? We're the one that hop in our car, goes to work every fucking day. They're watching us, man. These dudes are clowns, bro. Like,
Amen.
you know what I'm saying? And they
Amen.
still have everything they need, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
live
know,
a
man.
simple life. You know,
Yeah.
live a simple life.
We're at
Well,
a-
if you look at from a zoned out perspective, the drugs have been filtered in or funneled in to create that atmosphere. In addition to all the litigation and the free money to live like that, and like so, it's been obviously fostered. Sorry, go ahead. We're overtime. We are overtime.
Yep. 15 minutes over. We've been a solid 225, man. Appreciate you guys.
I know Arizona's got a huge homeless problem too, like big time. Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken, like huge. Like, I've seen so many, people broadcasting on YouTube. It's like, holy shit, man, this is nuts. And it's funny because my father, he's gone. He's been gone now for about 8 years, but this is stuff him and two of his buddies would always get together at family outings, and they would talk about all the stuff that's happening and stuff they talked about in the 90s. You know what I mean? It's just like, holy shit. If they were to come back here, bring them back, they would probably slap me upside the head and be like, what the hell, But it's just, it's crazy, man. It's just bizarro world, and you just gotta hang tight and keep strong and keep busy, and do what you gotta do.
Hell yeah.
I think most of us OGs that have been here for, 50 plus years, such as myself, we have been kind of prepared. We went through the .com era. We went through the Y2Ks. We went through the scare and the golf. We went through some of us were old enough to remember some of the missile crises and stuff like that. So, we've seen a lot, but nothing, I think, at this level. So I think at this point, in where we're at geopolitically, this is kind of a breaking point. I think this is the point where we break, like within a year or less. That final system.
Something's gonna happen.
And they're already putting it in our face to take digital currency. Like, it's everywhere. It's so rampant right now. I think a lot of people, the theory with the flip of the switch moment, I think it could very well happen. So I'm really excited about the next few months. But I just wanted to end with Norseman. Thanks for bringing that up today. And Angus, thanks for coming on again. Broke, appreciate it. Buster, Nerdy. Really appreciate Berserker and Buster for doing this every single week, man. It's a great avenue for like-minded people to come together and share our thoughts. And Fuma, thanks, man, for coming on. Good to see you, buddy. And Bags, Broke, great to see you. I'm gonna head out because I was working today, but great seeing everybody in the chat too. And I'm looking forward to the next 6 months, guys.
Father.
Love you guys.
And Navigator,
All right, brother.
appreciate
Be
your
safe,
work
man.
and on your channel. You have a good week.
Later,
Yeah. So one thing I want everybody in the chat to understand is that we don't do this for any kind of shill or troll. We don't do this for any kind of crazy ass money. There was a point where we got monetized for a little bit, but it wasn't enough money to even shake a stick at. It was one of those things where we got the download, we have the fever, and we do this on our own accord. We do this because we normally talk like this to each other privately. So that's what the fuck this is all about. There's no shilling. There's no trolling. Who gives a shit? It's our own show. We can chill. We can troll. Who gives a shit? The whole point is to not. Yeah, it's to have the freedom to talk.
Ingredient. That's the ingredient.
Bing. So Nerdy's got minutes. We're gonna bounce. We're gonna let you guys have your good Sunday going on. And
one thing I will say before you close it out and do all that stuff.
What do you got, bro?
When you're talking about, and this is like one thing, like again, I keep referring to Buster because we really relate to each other. Is like the one part about when we talk about all this religious stuff and different beliefs and all that stuff. That's cool, but I just want to question this one time. Put everything away. Put everything away. Don't take anyone's narrative. Don't do anything. Just put everything away. Just be you and God, one-on-one, whoever it may be. Who knows? One-on-one, you and one-on-one, and let it guide you. You'll notice something. You'll notice that you'll have a meter when you have good vibes and bad vibes, and it'll start being heightened more and more and more and more. The more and more and more you trust, the more and more you surrender, the more and more you'll get that compass. And be like, all right, I see you. Okay, thank you. And check that out. Try it. Just have that one-to-one. Make something pure with no one's other influence, no nothing. Something that's pure that you created. Something that's pure that created from you, one-to-one, a real connection. Try it. See the difference. Anyways,
Chris Merton. You're a one-to-one. Chris Merton goes stop mansplaining, sir.
Mansplaining.
All right, let's go.
Let's run it. Well, I have
Here
to.
we
There's
go.
people in the chat that just don't understand. They just don't get it. Everybody's so fucking paranoid and so fucking suspicious that there's some angle or some fucking. No, dude.
Go through some shit in your life.
This is an obligatory thing that's been happening for 4 years. This show.
Yeah.
Or some semblance of this show has been happening for 4 fucking years. And it's one of those things where it's because
part of it is,
I needed someone to talk to, and then we eventually all figured out we all needed to talk to each other. Like that's what it was.
Part of it is all the control because even the governments, they're all doing the same shit. They're forcing you to be codependent. So if you go within, if you follow your intuition, and you're truly an independent person, you already have enemies right there because nobody could just say one line to you and get you all bent out of shape because you're not relying on nobody. You know what I'm saying? But even when Norseman spoke earlier, I started red pilling like 2016-ish, maybe late 15. I see the difference. Like a lot more people are awake than when I started, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's where I think a lot of it's truth-based. And when you're speaking truth and people aren't ready for it, you're going to get backlash, man.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the whole game.
One World Ledger goes, stop the haters, and he wouldn't have to explain. No, I appreciate you having our backs and shit, but no, because you need the haters in the chat to be able to explain themselves and come to some sort of epiphany, to come to, a fruition moment where it's like,
if I had so much faith in humanity, man.
Yeah. But a lot of the haters, they're just. I didn't even consider them haters, man. I mean, some of them got a little crazy.
Zerker has so much faith, bro. That's what I love about Zerker. Yeah. Zerker just has so much faith in humanity. No matter how much shit that man goes through, he's just like, no,
bro. Well,
I have faith. It's gonna change.
Same with Buster, bro. Big ass hearts. That's the thing. Remember who said it? Who said it last week?
It's fucking beautiful.
No, Mel Diamond Hands. He was like, it's because all these people have big ass hearts.
Yeah,
we might be dick faces right off the bat. We might be a dickhead to you, just fucking with you and teasing you and talking shit. But at the end of the day, bro, it's all about big ass hearts. You don't get to be part of this club unless you got a big ass heart.
And we don't talk shit to everybody. That's the thing. We only talk shit to our brothers.
So consider yourselves lucky.
I don't take them as haters anymore. I take them, what was it, Nerdy, you said? NPCs, right?
NPCs.
They're NPCs.
They're not even there, bro. They'll fade away.
Angus Grim, thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah, Angus, man.
It's good. You guys have a safe week. Stay frosty.
You too, brother.
Oh, yeah. Love you,
bro. Nerdy, you want to run minutes, bro?
Let's do it.
Boom.
But, Zerker, you're crazy. Yes, I am. Nightly creams, creamy nightly. Boat and robot hose. SS, lost my ledger. Bowen It doesn't work. I like DAGs. Later, glitches.
We love you guys.
I
Keep
like
your heads up. but nerdy, that was fantastic. Hell yeah. Guys, keep your heads up. We're gonna run this. Let's do something here. Fuck, what do we got? I got a little what is that? What is that? I am a soldier. Later.
I am a soldier in the army of my God. The Lord Jesus Christ is my commanding officer. The Holy Bible is my code of conduct. Faith, prayer, and the Word are my weapons of warfare. I have been taught by the Holy Spirit, trained by experience, tried by adversity, and tested by fire. I am a volunteer in this army. I am enlisted for eternity. I will not get out, sell out, be talked out, or pushed out. I am a soldier. I am not a baby. I do not need to be pampered, petted, primed up, pumped up, picked up, or pepped up, because I am a soldier. No one has to call me, remind me, write me, visit me, entice me, or lure me, because I am a soldier. No one has to send me flowers, gifts, food, cards, candy, or give me handouts. I do not need to be cuddled, cradled, cared for, or catered to. I am committed. I am a soldier. I cannot be discouraged enough to turn me aside. I cannot lose enough to cause me to quit. I will win. I am more than a conqueror. I will always triumph. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthen me. Devils cannot defeat me. People cannot disillusion me. Weather cannot weary me. Sickness cannot stop me. Battles cannot beat me. Money cannot buy me. Governments cannot silence me. And hell cannot handle me. I am a soldier. Even death cannot destroy me. For when my commander calls me from this battlefield, he will promote me to captain and then allow me to rule with him. I am a soldier in the army. I am marching. I am claiming victory. I will not give up. I will not turn around. I am a soldier.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.